Go to the frozen throne like Arthas. Never.
Oh, I had wings today, dude, and I don't know why, but it like made my asshole explode.
Well, let's see. Wings.
Spicy garlic wings. Usually, I don't really have a problem with it, but I was supposed to get a small order, but this bitch came out with like 15 wings. It's like that's stupid. But yeah, so let me just get my notes so I can read off what this stuff is. It's kind of like minor things, and then things that you guys wanted that I'm not really sure how it's gonna work, but we'll roll with it for now. Oh yeah, and then next week might be a little iffy for me because I'm moving again, but this time I'm moving like permanently into like the house that we bought.
Very nice.
And then it just depends on like how fast it takes to like hook up the internet there, because it's like a brand new house, so they have to like come in and like do all that bullshit.
Oh, Dan, did you get a voice set up for Silas yet?
Did I get a what?
A fucking funny voice, the thing you always do.
Is that all I am to you?
Yes.
The fucking funny voice machine?
No, Danny, let's be real here. Let's be honest with ourselves.
Huh.
What other notable talents do you have aside from stupid voice?
Man, Ian just bringing the
I'm
fucking
sorry.
heat
That was
tonight.
fucking real.
That's
sorry,
fucking God, man. Usually I'm the savage. What the fuck happened to you today?
Ian, California's already on fire. You can calm down, man.
There's already enough heat in the air, my man.
Damn, dude, you know what's crazy about the fire though is a city that I was going to move to
Just burnt
before
down.
I moved to like literally is gone. Like Paradise is like there's nothing left. I was told of like Paradise.
Oh, I guess Paradise Falls.
So yeah.
Shut the fuck
Fucking.
People probably died, man.
Oh no, yeah, they did.
I mean, look,
Yeah.
people die in a lot of things. They're still
But
pretty.
people die every day, so. But yeah, dude, I just thought I was like, damn, dude, I was really glad that I didn't fucking move over there. But anyways. Let's see. So one of the home rule things that I'm gonna do, since it doesn't state for movement, it doesn't say if you can like it just says you have like a movement and then like an action, so it doesn't say if you could like move a square, take an action, and then move like what the rest of your 3 squares or something.
Like some 5e shit.
Yeah, and since it sounded like some of you guys like that, so we'll try that out and see how it works with this system. But obviously anything past your original movement is like a full action, so.
Yep. And I imagine enemies can use this shit too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everything that you guys use, like everyone can use. I mean, obviously not like fate points unless they're like super important or something.
To be fair though, if we did beat a guy to death and put him, make him spend a fate point to like not die, I feel like he'd still be out cold there. Just whatever, doesn't matter. Ignore me.
Another thing is just like in kind of like how 40k we do is if they're not an important character, like they're kind of like a goon or something, and you roll a critical against them, it's basically like an instant death on their part, so it's like a instant kill. That works for ally NPCs as well, but obviously not you guys. And then I think there was like one more thing, but I don't remember.
Did it involve dodge by chance? I feel like that was a hot topic we had back. Those kind of
No.
resolved. It's only like when you provoke opportunity attacks or something.
Yeah. It's also used like there's some things like certain abilities, like if I think it is if like a troll attacks you, like and it tries to like throw up on you, you can like use a dodge attack to move out of the way or something. So there's like other things you can use dodge for that I found as well, but they're like scattered. And that fucking meme is hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Fucking dodge.
That's basically it for now. I think the other ones were for like when your character goes on their like little mini journeys or whatever. They're like not mini journeys, but it's like basically time outside of like the main adventure for your person to like get money and just do normal things like in your occupation. But that will come when it comes. It's mostly just like, so say you're like a thief or something and you want to like, one of the options you have is to like basically do your occupation to get money. But if you pass, you roll like on a chart to see how much money you get. And then if you fail, I think you roll on that chart, but you like have it, like you cut the funds in half. But like things I was gonna do to make it more interesting was just throw in like random events during those times, and possibly if it's like a critical failure, like to say you're like a thief, maybe you get like hemmed up and put in jail or something. And it could be something else if for any other occupation.
Just get fucking mauled by a bear if you fuck up a hunt bad enough.
You know, turn into Leo, fucking Revenant.
Meet Gregor Glane on the road. Get fucking assassinated.
Yeah. Alright, but I am ready if you guys are.
I want 2 chickens.
That's Sandor Clegane.
Goddamn. Game
Why did
brothers.
that sounded really familiar.
Is when he
Yeah,
fucking
Game of Thrones quote.
kills the king's
Hounding
men.
all
Like
life.
that, not it was like the voice, so I feel like I've heard that in like a video game.
Probably.
I think I'll take 2 chickens.
Alright,
If you
so
keep fucking talking, I'm gonna have to eat all the chickens in this damn place.
Oh, it's like I make another word pouring out of your cunt mouth. Sorry.
sorry, I'm like my throat. But alright. So if there's no questions, let's just get to it. So the sun is currently about to rise. You're surrounded on all sides in the center of a dirt road. Oh yeah. So actually, just let me describe the surroundings first. So obviously this is the dirt road that you guys have been traveling across. It's kind of like this way there's not really like, I guess this is like the main road, but this isn't like a main like trading road because going north anyways, most of the trading and traveling is done by boat, which is the river is right here. But there's also kind of like this main little mini road. But obviously you have the fallen trees that are kind of off map over here, and then also in front of you over here. You have these basically trees right here. If you can't tell, it's basically the stump, and then you can see the shadow of the actual like branches and stuff right here. So it kind of just tells you how big the tree actually is.
Hang on. The map is still the one with the castle in the background, right?
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Yeah. From. Okay.
Woo!
Alright, so yep. fallen trees off map over here. And over here. These are the trees I'm talking about and the shadows. Over here is the river that I was talking about. This way is south. This way is north. These are just kind of like bushes, flowers, rocks, and you have the bandits obviously over here is the rock. This is basically like a giant like just hole in the ground that is like person sized almost. And then you can like jump down there. And then this is the red-headed lady that I was telling you that's actually like on the tree branch itself over here. But all these guys are like behind a tree trunk or something. They're not like in the tree. It's only her. And then you have Dietrich in the center on the horse. But other than that, the sun is currently about to rise. You're surrounded on all sides. In the center of a dirt road, the bandits range at different yards. I think the closest is about 12 yards, which would be these guys over here. And the farthest would be the chick, which is about 44. Or actually, it would be this guy. He's... oh, no, it's like the same. And they all have basically their bows drawn towards you with an arrow, kind of getting ready to pull back. They're not like pulling back yet, but they're like in the ready position.
They got their shit knocked and ready to go.
Yeah. And basically, like, they're all aiming at least one person in the party. There's not one person that doesn't have like a bow trained on them. They wear heavy green clothing with foliage covering their wares. Their faces covered by cloth wrapped around their face, only showing their eyes. To the north, a woman standing on a branch. There's a woman, red-haired woman, standing on a branch of a tree. Red hair falls past her shoulders. She wears leather armor with a gray coat over. She is 5'5", rather skinny. Most men would find this woman very attractive if they look past the dirt and mud on her face. She looks at the group and slowly takes the seat on the branch and just says, "Well?"
If it's money you're after, then take it. I only have a silver to my name.
And she just kind of like puts her hand up as in kind of like, you know, like the money sign. She says, "Well, hand over all your coin then. And I cross my heart and hope to die. You'll be on your way." And you hear over here, over at this tree, or not this tree, but this rock. This man's over here. He says, "Put it all in one coin bag and toss it over." Like toss it like over like here or something.
Well,
Oh, I get my bag of 60 coins ready.
take out my single silver and I'll give up the pouch.
I mean, I'm gonna add to the pouch my 17 brass pennies, and one of the fucking plants I've got.
Yo, come buy that shit for me later. It's a taste.
I add my 50 brass pennies.
I had my 60 brass pennies. I imagine he does.
Alright, so you have 1 silver, and you have 60 pennies?
Yeah.
And then, how much did you have that you're given money?
17 pennies, 17 brass pennies, and I'm also throwing some of that like free weed.
Get you high, man.
And then you said 30 pennies. Danny?
15. I don't have 30. I have 15.
15. Okay.
I am poor.
So it's gonna be 1 silver and 92 pennies.
Oh boy, they're rich.
I'll get like a couple meals, I think, for a day or two.
Alright. So yeah, everyone gives you the money, Josh.
Alright. Take 1 and 2 steps forward and just toss it over to them. Step back to the horse.
This man will kind of start walking towards the bag, and he kind of picks it up and kind of like shakes it, and he says, "This is rather light." And then and then you just see her kind of like quack at him, says, "I will be the judge of that." And then he starts walking towards the woman. But I'm gonna see what Travis is gonna say. So Travis gives his. Where's Travis's character?
Also, rather light. I don't know why I said there's 60 pence in there.
Yeah, just 3 silvers worth.
It's quite a fat sack, if you ask me.
Daddy.
You can smell the cheapness.
You sure that's not the weed?
True. Where the fuck is his money at?
Non-existent. I know he was pretty poor from the start.
Oh, he has 4 brass pennies.
Like
Oh my god.
Wow.
He's now at 0. So it's gonna be 96 pennies.
Yo, what a fucking difference it makes.
And I think 120 pennies is 1 silver.
120 penny. It says right on the character sheet, I believe 20 pennies make a silver. Alright, no, 12.
Did they change it?
No, it's been that way. It's listed.
I think it's that bit. Yeah, because 240 per gold.
Yep. So yeah, 12 brass pennies into 1 silver.
Damn, for some reason I thought there's like 120 pennies to a silver in the other one.
Nah. It just reads weird. Because the way they label is 1 gold crown equals 20 silver. 20 silver is 240 brass pennies, and then 200. So basically, 240 brass pennies would be 1 gold crown.
Okay, so 8 silver and 8 pennies is what it comes out to.
I think so, yeah. Fucking. I like how. Oh, no, more, because the 96 didn't fucking hell. Okay, I'll just be 9 silver flat. All the money we have combined isn't even a fucking gold. We're that poor.
Hey, I mean, I'm a squire. I don't know about you. I'm not gonna be rich. I'm still living off my lord.
Alright, so he'll throw up the bag. And he will go back into position, and then as he's walking back, she's just kind of like counting counting the money.
Quick, Data, use your supernumeracy thing or whatever to fucking count.
What?
Use your fucking talent that makes you count things better, apparently. Into mathematics. To impress her with your skill.
So she'll say, "Wow, I thought we were barely getting by." And she just continues to like count.
Oof.
Oh, and then actually Dietrich would have given 2 silver, so that would have been
11 silver total.
11 silver.
Fuck, we are broke.
God damn.
All of us together still can't make up a gold crown.
Dietrich will kind of like, amateurs at most. Says, hard when I think we could take them.
It's a good possibility, but I would prefer returning you without injury.
This is true. Yes, we are. And,
Also, I don't like to get shot, so how about we don't do anything stupid and we just give them what they want?
I forgot you were down there.
I know, I'm very forgettable.
Yes, masked man who's never told us his name.
Told you my name.
As you guys are talking, this guy over here is, "Hey, shut your pie holes."
We are cooperating quite fine. We are not making issue.
Yeah, man, we gave you all our money. What else do you want?
Shut your pie hole.
I mean, they may want our lives, which I am not at the moment inclined to give.
I agree with him. Shut your pie hole.
I'm gonna start sharing it by we'll light up a pipe.
She'll stop counting her her money now, and she says, "All right, boys. I think this will do it. Covers the cost of the labor for cutting down that tree, and well, don't really necessarily feel like getting on a scrap today." Says she'll look at the group and say, "Well, hopefully you'll have better luck in your ventures, and for your sake, I hope I do not have to rob you again."
Hopefully we can meet on better terms.
Doubt it. And then she'll kind of jump off. Well, she'll like go from branch to branch, like descending down, and then kind of like jump off. And then everyone's still kind of like pointing their arrows at you, and then she kind of walks to the left and kind of disappears into the forest, and then they all start to kind of like back off and disappear as well.
It seems Ronald has been kind to us today. It's just our traveling money. Let's get us back to town.
Sooner the better. It's been a long day and it's only morning.
Oh, fuck, I forgot the notebook that has all the important people's name on it from first session.
I can check my notes for people.
Good luck, Kruber.
Yeah, Gerlach.
His 2 brothers that are his bodyguards and such.
Yeah, I forgot their names.
Gangolf doesn't talk much because his tongue was cut in half.
Yeah, and it's Arnulf.
Arnulf, the both towering men.
Yeah. gang. Sorry, remembering names, even my NPC names, is
A
an
difficult
endeavor.
Player notes, baby.
Yeah, I have GM notes on Roll20, but I didn't write those names in here because I have my notebook. But I forgot I threw all that shit on my backpack.
You got Longham, the halfling barman, at the Barrel Inn.
What is his name? Tom. Fuck. Tom.
Who?
Tom. Mr. Well, I have actually in this thing. Mr. Longham. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, he'll say, well, Lord Kruger should, you know, pay you a decent amount for your services, so it's, at least we're walking out of here alive, I guess, but really would have wished to empty that ginger's pockets. Kind of kick his horse, or not his horse, but your horse, and then starts to trot off.
Go along with him.
Yep.
For the day, we walk away with our lives until better equipped.
Alright. Well, not that long of a journey back. I think all you guys have one fatigue, right?
Nope.
Roughly.
Half of us. I do.
Half of
I think Danny does.
The soldiers did it. Fine.
That's it. Just remember you guys have that. Yeah, maybe like an hour or so left of going down this this trail. You see two men up ahead, on horses, wearing leather armor. They have kind of like a different utility type stuff on their saddlebag. It looks like lanterns, like ropes and stuff like that. And they're definitely armed. They have shield and sword, and they looks like they're kind of just trotting along the road.
Go in the direction we came from.
Yeah, like they're basically they're going towards the way that you're coming from, and they're coming from the town.
Gentlemen, I suggest you turn back for a bit. There's a rather rowdy bunch of bandits that got the drop on us, and they're quite numerous.
Says, what do you mean, bandits?
Yes, unfortunately they managed to get our money, but they let us go without any harm.
Says, well, we are actually the, oh wait, also, sorry, I forgot this key thing. So rewind.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys are passing, hold on. Sorry, I just sneezed. As you guys are passing this tree, everyone make a perception check.
There we go. That's something up.
Oh boy.
Let's fail! Hoorah!
Fucking hate this game.
Let me get my dice. Cool. Get this one home.
Hey, Danny, you want to spend a fortune point? Has he got 3 of them? Danny, spend a fucking fortune point to reroll perception because you have multiple.
Fine. I'll reroll perception. Hey! Yeah.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
not Elven, I see.
Alright,
You
so you
think?
are.
Go ahead.
You would think, but you failed. You're gonna say you think an elf would see this?
No, I was gonna say you'd think a 60 would work more than half the time, but it doesn't.
Oh.
Because statistics, shit.
So Silas, you're walking by this tree, and you notice a piece of parchment on the ground that looks like it's been stepped on. It's obviously a very fresh print, so it's very possible that, and it looks like an impact from the jump that she made, so it's definitely possible that this piece of parchment was something that she dropped as she was jumping down and stepped on and just didn't notice.
I'm gonna go pick it up.
So yeah, you notice it's a letter of some kind. Do you have literacy?
You know, I don't know.
Do you have the talent to read or write? Because you need that to be able to read or write.
Talents, strong legs, or a doomed alley cat. I cannot read.
Okay. So you look at a bunch of letters, and you don't know what it says.
Hey, night guy,
Yes.
can you read?
Unfortunately, I have not finished my studies. That would have to fall to Nalafi.
Now if he sticks your hand out.
You
Yeah.
can't. Can you read, Elf?
Now if he nods.
Of course he
You
can read,
speak?
boy. Derek says. Dietrich says.
Well, I don't know. This bitch dropped this.
Okay.
Red-headed bitch.
I'll take the paper and read it. What does the paper say?
Alright, so basically its subject is field notes. And it doesn't have like, you know how most letters have like say who it's addressed to. It doesn't have anything that, it just says field notes at the top. And basically it lists kind of just things that have been noted in the field, like couple of takeaways from this this letter is this: the past couple days, town guards have been neglecting, the past couple of days, wardens have been neglecting the north dirt road before sunrise. This would be a perfect time to set an ambush. And then it leaves off at that point, and then it drops down. Jan spotted a small wagon with a halfling, potential easy target. It goes down another line. A barge is heading to Sullivans down the North River. Scouts, and then it goes down another one. It says scouts encountered a small band of beastmen raiding a small farm. Beastmen were slain. Timoth was slain. In return, farm provided 2 full-grown hogs. And then at the end it says field report closed. And then it's dated for 3 days ago.
I'm gonna relay that shit to everyone else in the party. Especially noting how the fucking guards have neglected this bit of fucking road.
Well, depending on the funds, I would like to take a crack at some of those raiders, the beastmen.
Dietrich says, beastmen, I've never encountered one. I've always studied such creatures, but well, those creatures would rather see the end of humanity. That's kind of what they do. Kill, pillage, of the sorts. Almost up there with orcs.
If all the beastmen died one day, nothing of value would be lost.
Too true.
Spoken like a true elf. Alright,
Is she
great.
wrong though?
What did you say, Monty?
I'm asking, is she wrong though, sir?
Well, Mr. Lot, that's it, right? Lot? Andrew Lot.
Yep.
Well, Mr. Lot, I would say the elf is correct, as elves are correct on most matters, but I won't let that go to her head. And then he just kind of like trots off.
Well then.
For an old man, he's rather lively.
Should I stick to the bushes on the side of the road or follow with you guys?
Your decision. I'm almost back.
I'll stick with the group for now.
Yep. Fast forward and then talking to the two men, and says, we will surely investigate, as we are wardens of the road, and these matters would fall into our hands. But are you happen to be passing through Salisbury?
Returning at work. Escorting good Dietrich here on the request of the noble Gruber.
Well, if you could do us a favor, and well, your countrymen a favor of the most part, he says, stop by the local law office and hope maybe you could give them a description of who you saw, so we could post a bounty, get the word spreading that there's another outlaw group here. It says it won't be long until that tracks bounty hunters and they're swiftly dealt with.
I'll be sure to do that.
Alright, and then he looks at his friend, he says, shall we? And then he'll nod, and then they'll just start to gallop past you guys.
Maybe if we get lucky, we'll be able to find the bounty for such the person and be able to go back and get some of our coin back as well as paid for it.
Yeah, it's just coins, right?
Very true.
I have more important things to deal with.
Dietrich looks at the group and says, you guys are destined for more than mere bounty hunter work, he says. Stick with Lord Kruger, he'll make your pockets full, or you'll need more pants.
Sounds like a good fortune.
I could use the money.
And a bath, but none of my business.
I always do both.
Well, I could say that I'm getting a little rash in the bum as well. Don't feel. Then he'll trot off again.
Well, come out more poor, but still a job well done. I would imagine after the good news, the Lord would most likely be very generous.
Hopefully, anyway.
Alright, so yeah, as you guys continue to down to Solomon, you eventually see the outer perimeter wood gates with its tower, like its wood towers, looking over. And you kind of see the militia doing its little patrols around the outskirts of of the town as well. Like before you actually get to the fort, like guarding, like, or just going over like the rural roads and whatnot. And as you guys are passing, one of the militiamen will look at you guys, be like, he says, "Where do you hail from?"
Salesman.
He says, "Returning from a trip." "Well, you returned on just the right day." He says, they're having a pie competition, a pie baking competition in the market. He says, three pennies a pie, and you get to vote. You get a ticket into the voting thing. Says, "I'd check it out."
I'll be sure to. Need to handle a few matters first, but sounds like fun.
Says, "I have my money on Nedna's apple green pie." He says, "Wins every year."
That's good to know. A little bit of insider
That's
information.
damn good.
As you guys are kind of like going away, Dietrich kind of like whispers under his breath. He says, "Don't vote for Edna. I know her. She's a real cunt."
Really? How so?
You know the type, Elf. You can see it in the eyes. It's the way she walks around with her green apple pie. Apparently it's better than my red apple pie.
Contempt for a competitor. Real
guess-
truth comes out.
I guess scholars cannot be cooks at the same time. Must all stick to our craft.
Maybe you could find an ancient recipe in some ruins somewhere.
Maybe.
Maybe a secret elven recipe, long forgotten.
Elven food, I would say, is not the best.
What the fuck did you just fucking say about?
What about you, Silas? What is your hobbies? What do you do? Other than scurry around in the dark and act like a weirdo and steal things, I'm guessing.
Hey,
Oh, and also fall down pits. Don't forget that.
hey, I didn't fall in the pit all the way. Thank you very much, Elf.
Came pretty close.
And I resent the fact that you assume I steal things, old man.
Good one. Never heard that before.
I will stab you in your sleep.
I'd like to see you try.
You won't, because you'll be asleep.
I never sleep.
Yes, you do.
He'll
I've
look over at
seen
the
you
heart.
sleep.
He'll look over at Hartwin and be like, "I won't tell him that I stabbed his mom in the fart box."
Repeatedly.
No, but seriously.
Are all humans like this?
Just the hardy kind.
Yeah, that explains a lot, I think.
Are all
Silas.
humans like what?
Silas say anything back to Dietrich?
I mean, I like to gamble when I have money, but I don't have any money. because it got fucking robbed in the woods.
Says, the Dirty Bison Inn is definitely your go-to for that. I'm not soliciting for them, of course, but they do run a fair floor. Not that a scholar such as myself partakes rumors around in the library from my not so well, I'll leave insults for later. Yeah, eventually you guys will get back to town. The town is already kind of woken. You can hear the smiths going at their crafts. The bakeries are baking. The street urchins are running around doing, miscreant stuff. Just normal town things are going on. And then it does seem like a lot of traffic is heading towards the marketplace as well.
So, Hardwin, Dietrich, we meet our employer, deal with the contract. What about the other two?
Oh.
Is your employer offering work?
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna get out of the woods for like.
You could put in a good word for me.
Well, we're always
I'll
going
be
to
sure to
need
tell them how well you are at falling down pits.
Yes.
I didn't fully follow the pit, elf.
Don't worry. We could use you in the next run.
I do have skills. I'm good at things.
And like I said before, if anything, they can carry the bags.
There you go.
Truly a remarkable skill.
Work is work.
Yes, workhorse is and reliable talent. Nonetheless, we'll try and come collect you unless you wish to stay at the Barrel Inn while we probably discuss matters, most likely in private, due to the situation. If anything, I would suggest you stuffing your faces with the pie. Nice free meal, competition in eating.
Wait, I thought the pies cost 3 copper pennies.
Yeah, don't the pie
Yeah,
cost,
host,
pie
real
cost
quick,
money?
the pies cost 3 copper pennies.
Yeah.
Well,
It is unfortunate that we were right.
well, if we do get an advancement in this matter, I'll be sure to come by and get a pie for each of us.
So he says, nah. Well, Dietrich doesn't say no, but he says, come, gents, he says, let's go back to the tavern. He says, we won't be meeting Lord Kruger today, most likely, but I have some extra funds that I can take you boys around town and can try these pence of a pies and have a good time for this, dealing with this stress. My treat.
I should set up dead drops.
You're very kind, Dietrich. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Much appreciated.
Of course.
Thank you.
Yeah. You will start heading towards the tavern.
Meanwhile, we have a giant snake head on the horse.
Oh yeah, it's definitely attracting some attention. Like, people are kind of like oohing and awing at it, making comments like, "Oh my god, this is so cool."
Yeah, Hart, we might want to sell that as soon as you can. Especially before it rots.
I intend to. It's only been a singular day. I'm sure some alchemist can make use of its fangs or poison. And besides, it boasts a good name for our party, showing that even beasts like this won't deter us.
And then the little horse hookups right here, and then that's not the fucking. The door is actually be this one.
Oh yeah, Travis ain't here.
Throw him
Yeah.
overboard! Mr. Longham.
Turn the page.
Yeah. Turn that page.
I'm gonna stay on, keep an eye on the fucking horse to make sure that the fucking snakehead stays there.
I'd be fairly surprised if somebody stole it right here in the city next to the barrel inn.
I mean, if I had to steal something,
So when you enter the dirty bison, you see Mr. Tomlin sitting on a stool behind the bar playing cards, and he yells at, "Ah, I still got it. I'm making the whole pot tonight."
What might that be?
Sorry, what'd you say?
What might that be?
So, he says, when he says, he quickly shuffles the cards in one pile and puts them behind the bar. And he just kind of like looks awkwardly around the room. He says, nothing, chicken, potluck chicken is what I meant. Look quenched, need a drink?
Well, not just yet, Longham, unfortunately. A bit short of funds due to some troubles on the road, but
I could put it on the tab.
Would be appreciated, I'm very good for it. Would not be willing to let a tab stand too long.
Alright, what about you lot?
Well, you did mention something about a bath, which I would greatly appreciate. That and maybe some hot food.
Well, I would keep a tab for Mr. Hartwin and a Mr. As if he's asking a question and looking at
Lout.
Mr. Lout. Alright. What about you? And I look at Silas.
Sure, just get a drink.
Alright, one drink. Alright, and then he will, he'll make different tabs for each one of you, and feel like I'll be back just in a moment. And then he kind of hops down off his stool, and then there's a door right here. He opens the door and then walks down some steps, and then the door closes behind him. And then Dietrich will take a sit at one of the stools.
Oh, I gotta what? Wait for the good halfling to come back in. So, Laus and Silas, what were you doing so far in that forest anyway? I could tell you were collecting some kind of herb.
Exactly that. I was gathering herbs, trying to learn their properties, so I could take them back to various villages and try to do my best to help them.
Healer of sorts, are you?
I do have some knowledge of herbs, but not enough that I could confidently call myself a healer. I'm learning, though.
It's a noble practice, being able to help those who are injured or sick.
Yes. I was helping you when I was younger, and I want to hopefully help others.
Sure, in the future, in our endeavours, I'm sure a few scraps might leave me a little better to bruise to get a good amount of practice. Especially if good Lord Gruber hires you on.
Hopefully he does.
And you good, Silas? Just interested in making a little more gambling money.
No, I actually owe some money to some unsavory people.
Your gambling sank you that deep already.
Maybe.
Oh, nothing. A few days of hard labor won't be able to break you from that habit and free you from your chains.
I don't like hard labor.
But it likes you, I'm sure. That or it's better than losing a finger.
Oh, well, it'd be a little more than a finger, I think.
All the more.
Oh my. People after you, Salvus, would they be anyone we should be worried about?
I mean, not at this point.
Not at this point.
Well, hopefully it never reaches the point then.
Yeah, it shouldn't. It should be fine.
As long as you don't do anything like 100 gold crowns or something.
I mean, no.
I'm not one to judge, but definitely suggest getting into that hard labor section if Kruger doesn't hire you.
I have ways of making money. It's fine. They're
Do
not
tell.
always. It's not always the safest. I don't want to. No, it's fine.
Understandable, understandable. How about you, Nyleffi? I've not really seen an elf before, other than you.
I'm here for my reasons. Mostly money. Plus, it's nice exploring the worlds and all.
I would imagine. Not having to worry about time and having all of it in the world, be able to see all the sights and wonders that you can.
Yep, truly a pity for you.
Indeed. I'm sure you'll live 100 of my lifetimes before you're even done.
Here's hoping. Well, there's something out there you can get lucky.
Well, just aiming to make a name for myself and do my father proud. And a good knight who decided to take me in.
What of your actual family?
Pig farmers, but unfortunately died to goblins.
You have my condolences, friend.
It is what it is. Good knighthood took me in and squired me since I had no home. It's better than living an urchin's life. I just want to do him proud.
Well, with the giant snake, you're on the right track.
At that point, Mr. Tomlin will come back. He won't come back with any like drinks or anything, but he says, "Alright, your order has been put in. My dear wife is currently in the kitchen doing her
Thank you very much, Mr. Lockham.
Dietrich says, I haven't seen the wife of yours in a while. She's still trotting around." She's always trotting, Dietrich, you old slag. And then after a couple minutes, the two double doors open. At first, all you see is the top of the wife's head over the bar. She comes around the side. You see a halfling woman with brown hair, a little heavy on the side, with an abnormal bust, like in size, that distracts even the most faithful man. "Here you go, hun. Brewed right here in Solzman." And she'll sit one next to Dietrich, Hartwin, and Salus, if you all are sitting at the bar. And then she'll take out a plate for who wanted the meal. It was
I didn't. Pretty sure.
yeah. And then she'll set down a meal and a drink for you, I think you said.
Thank you, ma'am.
She says, be careful, put in some spices in there as a heavy kick, along with the ale. Says, the brewery we get it from, they really know how to make it with a heavy kick. Says, it should set you good for the rest of the day.
Much appreciated.
And then she'll kind of just walk by, and then they'll exchange a kiss, and then she'll go into the...
Very lucky man.
Silas is just staring after her.
Huge trucks of land.
Dietrich is like looking like across the bar. He sees you and he's just like raising his eyebrow.
Just take a long drink of fucking ale.
God damn it. Fucking boys.
There's a thirsty man right there.
Aren't we all?
Dietrich will look over at Nylafi, whisper, "I'm not one for midgets, but I think I would reconsider with that one."
What?
And then he'll like move seats and sit next to Harwin, and like as like Mr. Longhine goes into the back, he'll say the same thing to you.
I would not blame you.
And he like comes back.
What the fuck?
I mean, in the background, I'm just like, I'm just busy stuffing my face in the back.
Looks like Lars hasn't had something that good in a long time.
No, I have not. And while the Force doesn't provide anything this good.
Yeah, that's what you think, Mayfly.
Well, if you, Well, if you're offering to cook, I would be happy to sample whatever you're cooking. I mean, I've never had elven food before, and I assume it's very good, given your people's knowledge of the woods.
Tell you what, you can go to this place called Athel Lauren, and they'll totally cook for you.
Thank you. Well, thank you for the recommendation.
Dietrich will look at Lant and says, "If you want to keep your head intact and not be killed by a mystical tree there, Lant, I'd stay exactly where you are."
Advice noted, sir.
Could definitely say you're as warm as everyone has told me that elves are.
Elves.
Ash the Dietrich is right. If you want to live, don't go near Athelorn.
You know, Heartwind, it's all mystical, you know, elvish things. Elves are very protective of their force, as you know, you probably tell, and they have all sorts of beasts that could rip a man limb from limb for even just getting too close.
I've heard rumors before. Seen Leffy here has dissuaded some of them. Many of them is just simple, saying they're cannibals. And anyone who goes in there, the reason why they vanish is because they got eaten by the elves.
Does it
I
really
can
count?
either-
I was about to ask. Does it really count as cannibalism if they're of a different species, though?
That is a good point. Dietrich?
Well, that is a question I do not have an answer. I am off the clock, I'm afraid.
Fair enough. Finish slugging back that ale. I will catch up with you later, Dietrich. I'm going to take galleons and try and find someone if any would be interested in that snake's head and anything it might carry.
That's alright. Well, before you go, let's finish our business with Mr. Longham here.
True.
He'll just set up like a meeting with to get Lord Kruger here. And Mr. Longham says, "Meet me back here tonight after the kitchen closes. I'll have your meeting date then." Says, "My wife will most likely be attending the front, and she'll come and get me."
I'll be sure to be on time. Shouldn't keep a woman waiting out at night.
Very well, good man. Says, and then he'll just start kind of cleaning off the dishes and stuff, and he'll look at Lant and say, the baths are up the stairs to the left. Is it, my wife will draw it up in just a moment. And then he reminds that Wani, your tab is 9 pennies. Salas, your tab is 3. Heartwind, yours is 3.
Good to know.
So what does everyone do from here?
Well, after making sure, schedule all that, and gonna go get my horse galleons and try and find someone in the market who might be interested in that snakehead.
Mind if I accompany you, Heartwind? Seems interesting.
Of course. You seem more keen for the nature of these beasts. Maybe you'll be able to spot someone who'd be a little more keen on purchasing this.
Alright, what about the other two?
I am going to go take that bath.
Okay.
Well, I might as well go with you two. I don't really have much to do at this point.
Interests in just seeing the market today?
Yeah, might as well. Scope it out, you know. See if there's any easy marks laying around.
You do you, friend. Don't expect me to get too mixed up in it then.
I'm not sure if you want to say easy marks out loud.
Why not? What do you think I'm talking about?
You specifically,
The pigeons
something
on the roof.
illegal. You look like a bandit, more or less, Silas.
I resent that.
Yes, you do.
What about me looks like a bandit? Specifically.
Ragged cloak, mask. What else?
I would imagine he's not wearing them.
Well, he has like
Okay.
to keep it topical,
he has-
the Red Dead fucking bandana.
Yes, he has the Red Dead bandana around his neck. That is his quote-unquote mask.
And I'm sure it'd make a fine mask.
Actually, I wear this for a different reason. Jerk.
As Dietrich's like walking out, she says, "Oh yes, you ever heard of the common cold there, elf?" And then he'll
Now I'm gonna find out if elves even get sick of the common cold, specifically.
Good luck.
Yeah, that's very
Good
specific
luck finding
information.
that out.
I don't think the internet has that for me.
Can elves get the fucking flu?
Yes.
God damn it. Ugh.
They could succumb to Nurglish rot.
Well, what can't?
Precisely.
So yeah, you guys are now in the market, and you see kind of like tents and booths and stuff going up, and people talking about like this pie contest that's gonna happen in a couple hours. But other than that, it's normal business. You know, you have your sellers with their wares and different produce and product and stuff.
See if I can find an alchemist who might be interested in this snakehead.
I will also ask around for anyone interested in a giant snakehead.
Was that gossip?
Hmm.
It's even a skill.
It's a business skill.
Didn't you put ranks into gossip?
I put 3. Yes.
There you go. Wait, are you asking around for, hey, who would buy this giant snakehead?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the town alchemist?
Are there any connoisseurs of weird animal parts?
There very well might be. It's Warhammer. There's all sorts of crazy motherfuckers.
Alright, so yeah, so Josh, you go and look for the alchemist, and then, which I mean is that hard to find, and then Danny, make me a gossip check.
Oh
And
shit.
I'm just gonna follow Josh.
Dang, good job.
Impressive.
Not bad.
Okay, so yeah, so as he's searching, you guys get to the local alchemist. You know, his shop is filled with all sorts of different contractions for alchemy and different types of like herbs and other shit that they have, I guess. He basically just asks you like, what are you trying to sell? What are you trying to buy?
Well, I was curious, especially on the nature of this creature, and I'll heft up the big snake head. If this would interest you, I know some alchemists might need the actual snake for the anti-venom. This one had a rather mean-looking bite.
He'll kind of like take a look at it. He says, looks to be about grown.
Oh, I remember I did a lore beast on it and succeeded. Can I present that information to help with this transaction?
Yeah, he seems like he knows like what snake it is as well. Alright, well, definitely an adult. It's venom not as potent, but it would be acceptable for some kind of antidote of sorts. Let's see. Give me the fangs and the gland for 3 silver.
I think that would be a reasonable rate, especially since it's been not even a day, still very fresh.
Oh, you only took the... What would the glands be in the mouth?
Yeah, maybe there.
Oh yeah, there. Alright, so he will take the head and say, I will not be able to do this very cleanly, so don't expect the full head back.
I'm not worried about it. If anything, don't be gentle with the fangs and glands if you need to be. I can still use the pelt a little bit as a nice trophy mark on my belt.
Very well. And then he'll give you 3 silver, and then he'll kind of says, give me an hour and should have everything sorted out. And if you want this back, it'll be behind the desk.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise. So what's going on? Silas, you are brought to kind of like a stand, I guess, kind of like a traveling merchant, I guess you could say. You can tell just by like he has like a wagon that looks like it's used not only for selling goods, transportation, but also looks like he lives out of it. And you heard that this man is fascinated in exotic animals.
What's the guy look like?
Basically just kind of like a normal like commoner, just kind of like a light shirt with a jacket over it, kind of like a hat to keep the sun out of his eyes. Doesn't look like he's been too successful in trading. Appearance wise.
I approach the wagon.
He's just kind of like sitting down on a stool. He says, "What can I do for you? You interested in buying a Cabaclock cloak?"
What? I don't even know what the fuck that is, man.
Oh, it's The new fashion.
Hold on. Yeah, that's not why I'm here, though. You like weird creatures, right?
I like to use the word exotic, not weird.
It's the same
It's
thing.
like as if someone would call you a street. Well, I was gonna say street urchin, but you're not a kid.
A wastrel.
Yeah,
Vagabond?
yeah. Someone would call you a vagabond, but you're clearly an entrepreneur of sorts.
Yeah, fair enough. It's all in the label. Well, anyway. A new companion of mine, who I met recently, killed a big fuck-off snake. And I know for a fact he has bits of it. If you'd be interested, I could probably nab him, bring him over, if you're interested in buying.
Just depends on the snake, I guess. When it's harm to
huge.
take a look. Yes, I've come across many huge animals, huge spiders, huge wolves. You name it, I've seen it.
Huge rats.
Seen it. I guarantee you, if you went into the sewer, first thing you would see is a huge rat.
Fair enough. Alright, well, I'll go get him, bring him over. You guys can make a fucking deal.
Alright. And then he'll just sit back in his chair. And then
I'm gonna go get Heart.
you see, probably see them in the market somewhere.
So what do you think, Delafi? You think I can convince you to enjoy one of these pies with me?
It's in the pies.
Oh, we did just procure 3 silver.
Well, like, what's in them? Like, is there meat? Is it all just like fruit?
Fruit, probably. Hi, by the way.
Oh, welcome back.
Hey, you still got that big fucking snake head?
Well, one of the alchemists is taking out the venom glands from it. We'll make it a little more safer to carry on. But afterwards we'll be collecting what's left of it. I would imagine it's probably going to be fairly intact from it. Just going missing the fangs and glands from its mouth is all.
Well, I don't know how that would have forced you guys would pay for it. But I found a guy who buys weird exotic animal bits. Apparently.
That sounds
Probably take it
awfully
over to that guy.
convenient.
I know, right?
Well,
I have a knack for finding these people. Don't worry about it.
I'm not one to judge. I used to enjoy collecting various bottles and other pieces when I was younger on the farm.
Bottles?
Why'd you collect bottles?
Have you seen all the tincture bottles and the odd shapes that they come in? They're quite beautiful.
Actually, yeah. I could see it.
Fair enough.
Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Yeah. We're all gonna die. Son of a bitch, this is what I'm talking about.
Hiya! Oh my god!
This right here.
When you said everyone, like everyone at the market, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Meanwhile, I'm just busy scrubbing the filth out of my everything.
I'm way too into this pie right now.
Did anyone pass?
Danny got a critical success.
Yeah, you got fucking
He rolled a 2.
4 success levels.
Okay, so as you guys are like mid sentence, or someone's in like mid conversation, Silas, like, I don't know, there's something catches your eye, and you kind of look to your right, and across the marketplace you can just see Dietrich scurrying around one of the vendors, kind of like like there's like 3 dudes like putting up like this booth sign like that they're putting up. It says, what did I say that chick's name was? Fucking
Edna.
Edna. It says like Edna's. Well, I mean, you guys can't read,
I can read, but
yeah.
yes, the
So
point is,
she could see. So you wouldn't see, but he would see. Out of character, it says Edna's green apple pie on it or something. Or it'd probably actually, because most people can't read, it would just have a green apple pie drawing of some sort. And you just see him kind of just looking very suspicious and like eyeing the booth area.
Hey, Hartman,
Yes.
the fuck is Dietrich doing?
What?
He's over there. I point at him.
Look over in his direction. looking pretty shady.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't look like super shady, but he just kind of looks out of place because he's like standing behind these guys. They're like putting up this booth. He's just kind of like eyeing them up and down. And there's also like some like crates right next to him.
that's supposed to be the green apple pie, right?
I'm
That
gonna
picture there.
I'm gonna immediately start heading over and blow up his spot. Dietrich,
What?
how are you? I was hoping to get some of the red apple pies if you were making any.
No, not this year, I'm afraid. Too much field work has gotten in the ways of my hobbies, and he's just kind of like, he just looks like very, like awkward, and he says, I got to go for a moment. Please excuse me.
Of course. I'll be seeing you back at the inn, hopefully.
Wouldn't miss it.
Do be careful. You never know who's watching.
He'll just kind of like nod and walk away. As for going back to Monty, you're now scrubbed clean. What are you
Yo, can
doing?
I wash my clothes in the bathtub that I just used?
Sure.
I'm gonna do that. 'Cause
What?
I might as well... Look, there's no point in jumping back into dirty clothes if you just took a bath to get clean.
I mean, it works.
Yeah.
I feel like there's like a laundry service you can, whatever, that costs money.
It does.
Exactly.
And you're
I mean, like, I'm being considerate here. I don't want to rack up any more on the tab with Dietrich than I absolutely have to.
No, it's your tab.
After like you're like midway of like washing your clothes, you just hear like says don't mean to hurry you, but we've got more customers and you've been in there for a while. The old mining crew has come through and well, you can imagine the smell they are bringing in.
Yes, ma'am. I will be out as soon as possible. And I'm just gonna, like, keep scrubbing the shit out of these clothes as quickly as I fucking...
Right, yeah. So eventually your clothes will be somewhat clean. Probably still raggedy and
And probably soaking wet.
yeah, soaking wet.
Hey, you're clean-ish. That works for me.
okay. They'll dry off eventually.
Yeah, they'll dry faster if I'm wearing them, too.
What do you do after that?
Put my clothes on, head back downstairs, and, like, ask the, the guy who runs the inn where everybody went.
I think I heard them saying something about the marketplace. I would try there.
Thank you. I just might. Or I just will. And I'm gonna head out to the marketplace, and Yo, how many of these, like, how much weed do I have left?
How much did you give him?
Get that pipe of weed.
I think you've given me, like, I think you just said, like, a few plants. I'm not sure how many that would be.
Probably be like a little bit left, I guess.
Alright. I'm gonna try to find, like, somebody who's, like, looks like they're selling herbs and try to sell them the weed.
Okay. Yeah. So find someone, and it's not really like a rare plant, so they're willing to give you 6 pennies for it.
Yeah, can I try to charm them and giving me a bit more?
That'd be a haggle. I think
Shit.
it's called haggle. Was it? Yeah, haggle.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
haggle is the.
Screw it, I'm gonna try haggle.
Yep.
Just
I
a
believe
bit more.
it's opposed haggle as well.
Oh boy. Fuck.
Nice. 2. Let's see what this guy. Let me look at exact rule. So you get a +2. Alright, so you're able to bump it up, what'd I say, 5 pennies?
6.
6? So you're being able to bump it up to 10 pennies.
Nice. Alright, I'm gonna hand over the weed and graciously say thank you to the person who just who bought it from me. Thank you, ma'am, and I hope you managed to put it to good use.
Yep, they will seem a little just, like maybe they got juked or bamboozled, but
It's fresh pipe weed. It's delicious.
you guys probably look like across the way and you see, well, receive money from this vendor, and you guys probably like see each other or something.
Awesome. Hello, friends. How goes it with
We're not friends.
There's some snake?
Ah, very good. Since we're all together, let's get some of these delicious pies that we kept hearing about. My treat.
Really? Thank you.
Yeah, like maybe like 30 minutes pass or something, and now they start to have
Oh, did we sell the head to the exotic dude yet?
I don't know you guys didn't do that yet.
Yeah, still waiting for the
Yeah.
dude. to
Gotcha,
finish
we're-
up.
Hold on, is this the right one?
Taking part in concessions.
Okay. So like a band comes out and starts playing music, and
Here we go.
all of the what the fuck, where'd it go? Oh, what I did.
He did it.
Gotta refresh my shit. Bands start coming out, and they start handing out. Well, they don't hand out pies, but now there's like several different like vendors, but you can tell who's like the big ones because they're having like people going around like advertising, like, hey, go check out this this spot. And when they keep 2 of them that you keep, or sorry, 3 of them that you keep getting like solicitors for, I guess, would be Agnes green apple pie, Gunther's creamo pie, and
I'm sorry, what?
creamo pie.
Primo?
Yeah, creamo.
That L saved it.
Yeah.
Primo.
And Theobald's jackrabbit pie.
I don't know. I'm curious about the cream pie.
I'll just take a jackrabbit.
What was the options before the cream pie?
Green apple. The Edna special.
I'll take a meat pie.
Alright. So we got one meat pie.
I'm gonna get a slice of the green apple pie.
I'm gonna be brave and go for the exotic creamo. My curiosity has piqued.
Right, so 2 jackrabbit pies, 1 creamo. That's not a fun word. Green apple.
Yep.
Can you spell it for me, Matt, please?
I think that's what he's doing right now.
I don't think I can. I just made that shove on the top of my head right now. Yeah, that works.
That is some shit.
I would imagine it's like a spiced cream pie or something.
I was thinking more of like a lemon meringue pie or
Oh,
something.
Fuck yeah.
I was hoping for the cream and caramel meme to warrant that combination. Like creamo, it's cream and caramel.
Cream and caramel's not bad together.
2 pie.
I want pie now. Fucking goddamn it, Matt.
green apple pie.
Man, if it's like lemon meringue, Harwin will be all over that.
Does that come up to exactly 1 silver piece?
Yep.
Cool, so now we are in debt to Josh.
Please.
A whole 3 copper.
It was,
Alright,
it was
so
my treat.
for the meat apple pie, it is a very fine and delicious pie, and it definitely seems like it might have more than maybe just jackrabbit. It kind of seems like there's 2 different meats in there. Can't really put your finger on it.
Totally see now if you'd be that one person who like divides everything into its food type. Like all the crusts in one part of the plate, all the meats on the other. Clearly.
The
So
green
a
apple.
Sociopath?
Yeah.
Yeah!
The green apple pie is for Lout is probably the best thing you have tasted in years. That might not be saying much, but even going back into maybe like to when you're eating like noble food, it's probably one of the best pastries that you've tasted.
Oh, Sigmar! What's in this pie?
Apples.
Years. No, but it's like I can't explain. I have not had anything this good in years.
I'm dying inside.
Oh,
I'm glad we got to have a chance to treat you to this, friend.
thank you.
And,
God, I want to
Hey, Elf,
finish it.
is he crying?
I'm eating.
I think I'm dead inside.
I haven't had anything this good in at least a decade.
Your life is tragic. If a pie brings you this much excitement in life.
Seriously,
No,
it's
you
pie.
have to-
Calm down.
You have to try this pie.
Do you want me to like hook you up with some like drugs or something? It's gonna blow
That
your
is
fucking mind, man.
This pie's amazing. I implore you, please try a slice. Oh, I don't want to finish it. I don't want to finish it because that means I won't have to get to eat anymore. But I want to keep eating. And you're just like seeing him trying to gnaw on his finger to stop himself from eating the pie.
Hey, what was your name? Lout or something?
Yes.
Alright, I need you to take your right arm, right? Stick it out. Okay, here's how you make the pie last longer. Take that, the fork there, and just rake it down your wrist, alright?
No, look.
Please don't tempt. Ah. Freaking pie. This pie.
It is just a pastry.
As I said, I implore you to try a slice, and then you'll understand why this pie is so good. Ah.
You wanna try it first, Soas?
What did you just fucking call me?
Stoas, right? That's your name?
No. What? No. When has anyone ever called me Silas?
Is it Silas?
Yes. As I
Is
have
there-
said.
And?
Are you just intentionally mispronouncing my name?
Possibly?
Fucking knife ear. Fine,
Excuse me,
I'll,
Mayfly?
I'll try the fucking orgasm-inducing apple pie.
Yeah, do it quick now before you die old age.
I mean, I'm just gonna like, please not this slice, please.
Oh, of course.
I go and get my own slice, looking at Loud like, why the fuck would I take your slice of pie?
Got a whole
Are you
pack.
borrowing more money from Hartwin?
Yes.
I'll be more.
Or they're taking it from his actual pie. Wait, is it 3 copper for a slice or the entire pie?
It's like a slice.
Oh, okay.
I'll be more than happy to give Silas another 3 copper.
As for Josh, the Cremo pie, at first it starts off very like good. You get off like all the topping, like top of the pie off, and as you kind of work towards like the core of the slice, the like lemon zing, I guess you would say, kind of gets a little bit like too much.
Ooh.
But other than that, it's it's good.
Can tell they definitely spared none of the lemon here. There's a very nice punch. Reminds me of when the Hussans had treated us to tarts after a good day of training.
Alright, and then Silas, when you eat the green apple pie, it's good as fuck.
Alright, fine, it's pretty good pie. It's not worthy of the reaction he was given though.
Poor lad's probably been living off of roots and cabbage for how long?
Hey, roots are pretty good.
Oh, please. The way you were cooking that rabbit, surely you have cooked something as divine as that.
I was just roasting a rabbit over fire. Nothing special.
Ah, but you did not burn it. Takes a good amount of skill for that. Anyone could charcoal a rabbit.
Comes from hunting alone and surviving. Yeah.
But anyway, would you like to have a little more money for a slice of apple as well?
I think I'm good.
To each their own.
I got my fill. I am content.
What about Hartman? Is he going for another pie, or is he good too?
I think I'll take part in this apple pie as well.
Alright. Just another 3 copper.
Gotta do.
And just for sake of not repeating myself, it is good as fuck.
Lout, I will definitely trust your judgment on any other kinds of food in the future. I can see what you mean. It's better than anything I've had in my lord's house for a long time.
Oh yeah, and you guys, for each pie you have that you bought, you get a little ticket that you can put in the center of the marketplace that determines like who's like the winner. You just put it in like a certain box, basically.
Hang on. Monty, pronounce your character's last name. And Monty's got. So we've all been saying lout, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's an insult.
Hey, I mean, there's a lot of names back from the olden days that heard insults today.
I'm saying more like, I'm pretty sure you said like a different pronunciation of it. I intentionally said lout as the insult, yeah.
Because it's kind of like, Dumas, even though it's nowadays it's dumbass.
Hey, Monty, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, pronounce your character's name, please.
Andrew Lout.
Okay.
We're not wrong.
Wow.
Alright. So yeah, who do you guys put your ticket, or do you put your...
Clearly Edna, just despite, what's his name? Dietrich?
I'll put one in Edna's, but not gonna lie, I'm a sucker for the good old sour, so I'm gonna put one for the cream all pie as well.
I'm giving mine to Edna's, obviously.
This little voting system seems pointless. Edna's gonna win by popularity, right?
Presumably.
It's a good possibility, but I know plenty of other knights that have been trained by who definitely enjoy a good meat pie instead. Sweets to the men on the battlefield.
About Silas, what is he voting for if he's voting at all?
And you got 2 tickets.
I'll put 1 ticket for the apple pie, 1 ticket for the meat pie.
Alright. So yeah, by the time, you guys vote or whatever, it's about time to pick up your head.
Sneak in. I'll go find that, and after Silas has informed me of the person he found, hopefully he'll be interested in buying what remains.
Yeah, when you go talk to him, he seems pretty interested. He's willing to give you 5 silver for the head.
I'll tell you what, if you sweeten that a little bit more, especially on such a fine trophy and still very fresh. If I find any more exotic trophies, I'll be sure to come to you first right away.
Make a build check.
You got this, Josh. I believe in you.
Gotta believe!
He
Ooh!
didn't believe hard enough.
Yeah.
Well, he still has to roll his. So.
That's true. If he gets a -4, I might still.
Let's see, 1, 2.
Knight gets everyone.
Alright, so it's exactly -2. So I think it's a reroll.
Alright, so reroll Hagelin.
The stakes are raised. Yeah, I really want fucking pie now. God damn it, Matt. you did. Oh my god.
Alright. Well, he passed his this time with a +2. So.
Alright, yeah. I'll let him have it for the. You said it was the 5, right? So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fair enough, but If I do find any other exotic trophies, I'll still be sure to come on by.
Says, well, I won't be here for much longer. Says I'm headed south, or which way is east? Headed east to Bretonia.
Ah, good.
Try my luck there.
Definitely be sure to pick up some of the wine, some of the finest you'll ever have.
And the most expensive, but hopefully I'll have acquired enough in my travels.
Hopefully. Maybe meet again sometime. Maybe again at the festival.
Maybe. I've heard egg pie is a real banger there.
Oh, it definitely is. I can speak from experience. The cream pie, little tart if you like sour like I do, but Edna's apple pie, ooh, that is divinity on a plate.
Noted. Alright, so, at the town square, everyone's like, voting will, end in an hour if you guys, hang around. Just chill or something.
Yeah.
We still have some more time to kill before the Barrel Inn closes up for the night.
Alright. So, everyone, all the vendors are, so first they start counting through, the tickets and stuff. And they're like, we're announcing the, the winner in 10 minutes, and you can see the counters at the the judges are counting all the votes and stuff. And at this point they kind of announce the top 3, which are the meat pie, Egna's green pie, and the creamo pie. And they get all 3. They get Egna up there, which is a shorter woman, black bob cut hair, fairly heavy. And the other 2 are the meat pie guys. Looks more on the slimmer side. Kind of has hunting attire, as if he was a hunter in his spare time. And the creamo pie is made by an older lady, probably maybe in her 60s. And the judge stands up on the stage, and he's announcing the different types of pies that they've baked and throughout the years, and all this other stuff. Hold on.
Is Monty gonna do a quick? All right, I'm gonna let you finish. Pull a kind.
Everyone.
No, I'm licking my fingers for the crumbs of that pie.
He wants another so badly.
Everyone make me a -10 toughness check.
Oh no!
Not everyone. Anyone that ate the apple pie.
Oh, get fucked!
I knew this was gonna happen, but God, was it worth it?
I fucking knew something bad was gonna happen with the apple pie.
Not really bad.
Also, fucking, let's be real here. Meat pie, that's filling. It's a meal, not a dessert.
You know what? I'm gonna fortune point this just cause.
Alright.
Danny, you might want a fortune point too.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I will too.
It's the worst that could happen, Danny. You could roll 100 right now.
That is beautiful.
That's all right. Well, it happened.
Alright. So,
I gotta go!
So, as he's
do we just hear everyone in the fucking crowd shit themselves?
So, hold on.
Dietrich, you monster! I love it!
So,
Oh, here we go.
they're like standing. There's like a group standing, like 2 women standing right next to you.
Oh no!
Who is it? Hartwin and Silas, and you guys are like, listening to like, whatever they're saying, and then you just hear this come from like under the dress.
No!
And she's like, "What the fuck?" It's like, "Oh, fuck!" And then you feel, and you just start to hear this everywhere throughout the crowd, just like, and then your guys' stomachs start to rumble, and what is your guys' reactions?
Excuse me. I'll be back.
Yep, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
I must find a...
I mean, I passed, so I'm not like experiencing this shithole, right?
No.
Awesome. I mean, I'm just gonna I'm gonna keep rubbing my stomach, just savoring that fucking pie.
All right, so
Go for another slice.
as Silas, I mean, you guys got really bad, -6. So as you like say that, I'll be right back. The group hears this come from Silas, and you totally shit your pants.
Silas just does that thing where he takes a half step, it happens, and he just freezes. Just like,
And then as for Josh, right after that happens, this comes from you.
Beautiful.
And you shit yourself as well. And you just see everyone just like, "Oh my god," and like everyone's just like shitting themselves, and like the crowd just smells like pure shit, and everyone's just basically running away.
Dietrich, you fucking monster! What a fucking man!
Well played, Dietrich. Well played.
Oh, I love this old dude. He's a
I'm
fucking
putting
asshole.
my bandana over my face to block no.
I'm going
Did
to...
Dietrich do this?
So who do you go to, sir?
I am going back to the inn to get cleaned up and pay my tab.
Who are you talking to, Danny?
Oh, just to them.
Oh.
We'll discuss it later.
I'm gonna go find somewhere to clean myself.
Ah, God. Yes.
So yeah, Monty and
That would be
and
gonna have her like nose covered.
and Ian, like you guys are just standing in the town hall, and like the people that didn't affect are still just kind of like looking around like, what the hell happened? Or the people that didn't like eat the pie are kind of like standing around, and like the judge is just like standing there, and you can see his like leg shaking. And he's just like stuttering, and he's like, and the winner is Edna. And everyone like no one even claps or anything. Everyone's just in like total shock. And you even see like Edna like walk over and like grab it and just go. And like she like runs off screaming, and then you see the judge run off, and a little turd come off his pant leg.
Oh my God!
But after that, everything like settles down.
What do you think caused that? No, what do you think caused that?
Don't worry about it.
Well, it didn't affect me.
Of course,
so-
all this is going on. If you just
Yes.
stand there, covering her nose, like clapping on her wrist, they're free.
and then, Josh, you said you're going to the inn?
In, pay my tab, and wash the fuck up and clean myself off.
Yeah, you like walk in, he's like, oh, what the hell? I thought the miners smelled bad.
If you see Dietrich, good luck. And yes, I will be needing your path. If you see Dietrich, tell him I know. And that is a good joke.
Alright, well, that's 3 copper for the bath.
And here's earlier for my tab.
Alright. Is Silas there as well?
No, Silas is walking out into the streets and is trying to find a clothesline with a pair of pants that he can steal.
He's just fucking walking like bull.
He wipes himself with the dirty pants, leaves shit pants on the doorstep, and steals the clean ones.
Yes,
Okay,
basically.
That's as bad
you're
as
walking-
the time as my friend who shit himself at work and left his shitty underwear on the floor in the middle of the bathroom.
Ugh.
Oh my god, what a fucking degenerate! How do you even do that?
Because he shit himself, but it was just going in his boxers, because they're like a little bit of tight ones. So it's just like slid his pants off, whipped off his boxers, just threw it on the floor, cleaned himself off, and went commando the rest of the day.
So, real life story before I get back to the game real quick. I was coming back from boot camp, and we were driving back home, and we stopped at a Carl's Jr., and I had to use the restroom. But it's not. This isn't about me. But I was waiting for the stall because someone was in the stall. And I shit you not, dude. This is 100% fucking real. Someone fucking swings the door open to the bathroom, and he looks in a panic state, and he's just like, "Oh my god, I have to shit!" And he like goes over and tries to open the stall, can't open it. Goes over to the fucking urinal, turns around, pulls down his pants, and fucking shotgun shits into the fucking urinal. And I was just like, oh my god, dude, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
And I walk out, and I'm just like, holy shit. And I tell my family, and like, I see him leave, and then I see a worker go in there, and he just like yells like, what the fuck?
Oh god, oh my fucking god.
It was amazing.
It's beautiful.
But alright, anyways, so for you, Danny, so you're in kind of like the center of town right now, so it's pretty cramped, but you make your way towards kind of like a side street, and there is there's like a line with a pair of clothes on it with patched jeans or patched pants. So basically it looks like, you know, ripped pants that have been sewed back with different fabric to like fix them or whatever. And there's it's on the second story, but there's a ladder basically going up to like the window that it's hanging at. You just have to make like a stealth check not to be seen as you take these pants, if you are going to try anyways.
Well, I would like to do that.
God.
Holy shit.
Yes!
Hey! That's pretty good.
Alright, let me see.
And then he shits himself on the way out. And it's all here.
Alright, so yeah, you get up there and you take the pants. A perfect fit.
Yay. I am going to replace the pants with my shit pants on the line.
That's fucked up.
There can be no evidence that anything happened.
Nobody saw anything.
Except for the shit in the pants. That's the only evidence.
So as
Hang
you're
on,
walking,
do you like wipe your ass with the shit pants too to finish the job?
Yes, I do a thorough job. Then I hang them back up.
So it's shit
Alright,
filled and
so-
shit smeared.
Fucking savage.
as you're walking away, you hear this.
Oh my god.
God damn it, I can't hear the audio play, but I can at least read the title.
It was a woman screaming.
Yeah. Oh god.
Beautiful.
What is Monty doing?
Silas chuckles.
I'm gonna walk back out of the hall and into like the inn. Gonna pay off my tab with like what cash I got left. So I think
Okay, so you have the tab is 9 pennies.
paid that off, and now I've got like 1 brass penny left.
Alright.
I'm just gonna sit here and wait. If it
The
does
only
come
one
back.
that has a tab open is Silas. Alright. Eventually, Josh, you'd clean yourself up.
Finish washing my ass.
Nelify, I don't know what you're doing. And then I don't know what Silas is doing after he steals the pants.
Just in time for
my way
him to
back.
come back. I'm gonna go ask Mr. Longham if there are any legal hunting spots nearby. Like any recommendations he's heard of. You know, tavern information, shit, whatever. You get the idea.
Yeah, he'll say, like the legal parts are the most dangerous parts because they're farthest away from actual civilization. But he heard that east, before, like obviously not when you get to the forest, but like east in this general direction, probably about a 2-day travel into the forest is a good spot for like hunting deer and different animals like that. But at the same time, it's a common sight for, not so friendly creatures.
Thanks.
But that's it. We fast forwarding to the night.
Yeah, it seems like it.
I'll get back downstairs and see Silas, and I'll be like, "Oh, Silas, before I forget, thank you for finding that person to sell the snakehead to, and I'll give him a silver."
Oh, well, thank you. Just trying to pull my weight and everything.
Indeed. Sure, be plenty more work to be done tomorrow after Gruber has a meeting with us and Dietrich.
Awesome. Part of me wants to stab Dietrich.
I can't deny that's the funniest thing I've seen in a long time, even though the most embarrassing.
Oh, it was hilarious.
Night will come. The wife will get Mr. Longham, and he will inform you that in the afternoon, you guys are to meet him at this room.
Very well.
So, where are you guys staying for the night?
I'll probably get a room here. Just for convenience sake.
Alright, when can you spot me some money for a room, please?
Oh, of course, Nerliffy. Here you are.
Thanks.
Pass her a silver and Andrew a silver as well.
Thank you.
It seems like overkill.
We'll be working together in the future, and may seem like a touch of overkill, but good spirits brings better fortunes. Might as well share the wealth a little bit and enjoy ourselves while things are calm.
Right, well, thank you. Do. You got a silver. It won't be able to afford a bow, but whatever.
I mean, I'm feeling the need to be useful, so I'm gonna ask the innkeeper if, like, he has any work I could help out with.
Yeah, I'll get to that question after this. So a room inn can accommodate 2 guests. So 2 people to a room if you didn't want to pay another one, or if you want your own room. It is. Looks like 10 pennies. Or sorry, yeah, 10 pennies for a room, common night.
God damn.
I'll pay that.
Hey, Harvard, want to share a room?
I'm not bad.
Oh wait, sorry. What? This doesn't make.
The common rooms where it's open and everyone sleeps on the floor, and then the private
Yeah.
room.
So it's room common night. It says 10 pennies, and then it says room private / night is 10, and then it has a slash, and then it doesn't has a dash. So I don't know.
That's silver.
Dash is silver, yeah.
Ah,
So it's 10 silver for a private room, friend. What the fuck?
Yeah, nobles and merchants kind of thing.
Shit, yeah, we're getting a common room. Holy fuck.
Pretty much.
so I think that's like that would be per person, I guess.
Yep.
Because everyone, I guess.
How much fucking money do I make again? I don't think enough to afford that.
You probably like sleep in the woods mostly.
Yeah, no shit. That'd be a smart way to do it.
And that's why I gave you a silver.
Yeah. That silver turns into 2 copper.
Hey, I mean, you're not sleeping on the street?
Yeah.
What about Silas and Monty?
Like I said, I'm still asking if I can get some work to help out around here.
It says, what are your skills?
Let's stop the whole, like, knowledge about herbs and shit. And, like, basic survival skills.
Well, unfortunately, young lad, I'm not a hunter. I'm a barman and a businessman. He says, what about work with a broom?
I could do that.
All right, well, guess if you sweep up and take care of this, the mess in the kitchen, so me and the missus can get an early night's sleep. I'd say probably until the, a couple hours. Give you maybe 4 pennies.
I'll take it. Yeah. Can I help these people out?
Yep, they will go upstairs and go to bed, and then the common room is, it's not on the thing on the map, but it's probably like downstairs, go here.
Yeah. Where the public congregates.
What about Silas?
How bad is the weather?
Well, it's pretty nice actually. It's not really too cold at night right now. It does get a little chilly.
I'd probably sleep outside. Like right next to the inn.
Okay. So you go outside. And then where is, after the night shift, where is Loud staying? Monty.
Sorry, what?
Where are you staying after your night shift?
Anywhere for like the workers to sleep around here? Or is it like...
It'd be like the common room.
Yeah, I guess I'm staying there.
Yeah, he would, let's see. He would have cut a deal with you, say you at least just pay two copper for the night, so you're making like 2 copper in total.
Yeah, on me.
Alright, and then you guys, find a little bed and go to bed. As for Silas, you're sleeping next to the inn, and you hear a boot, or you feel a boot kind of, not so gently, kind of tap you on the side.
Eh.
You
What?
see a man with a sword kind of holstered and a shield like on his back, holding up a lamp, and then you see a man beside him as well. Definitely town guardsmen, like militia, and they're like, you lousy bum, no sleeping on the streets. Get out of here! Get out of here!
Hey, fine, I'm going. I'm gonna walk a couple blocks, circle around, and then hide better.
Make me a stealth check.
Oh.
Alright, you're fine.
Yeah.
So you don't sleep very comfortably. You're a little cold, but just because it's one night, it doesn't really affect you all that much. And as for the others, you guys wake up as well with all your things that belong to you still in your possession.
Good.
Yeah,
And Mr.
my
Longhand,
traps.
Mr. Longhand is at the bar. Also, would you have stabled your horse at all?
Yes.
Let's see, that would stable a night. That's 10 pennies as well.
Alrighty.
God damn.
Life's rough out here, man.
It fucking is.
Why do you think so many people are fucking poor in Warhammer and become bandits?
Why do you think those bandits were mocking us for like, ah, shit, you're worse off than us?
Yeah, fuck this. Let's just go bandit.
I can't do it.
Clearly it pays well now.
Yeah, it's clearly a more lucrative profession.
Down to 1 silver. Booyah.
Yep, it's now morning.
Morning, Mr. Longham.
Morning, says, All your marbles, trinkets intact.
Nothing has been swiped in the night. I trust the townspeople wouldn't be so foolish.
Yeah, we run a no-nonsense kind of deal around here. And then, there's basically all the common people that were sleeping downstairs or like sitting at the table. It's pretty early in the morning. All ordering like breakfast.
Next morning breakfast. Lout in the back, squeezing fresh oranges.
Oh yeah, and then well, where'd Monty go?
Yeah, he's gone. We stayed up all night playing.
Oh my
Donkey
fucking god.
Kong. Yeah?
No, stop.
They're multiplying. My god!
We're outnumbered.
Draw my lance and run for the door.
I guess Lau is like just standing around with Frederick.
Frederick, you're
Yeah,
catatonic. Wake up!
they're all eating, or not, they're not all eating, but Mrs. Longham is like going around and taking orders and stuff, and she'll eventually come to you guys and say, anything for the morning?
God damn it, Danny.
Silas, welcome. And I'll have a nice fresh meal of whatever's on the menu today. Any of the refreshments to go alongside it.
What can I get for 2 pennies?
Could I get some bacon, eggs, and a beer, please? My lady.
Jesus Christ, Danny. You gotta tip your fedora too, you piece of shit.
The edgelord. Ha! I'm cut!
Hold on.
This is a medieval fantasy world that is perfectly acceptable to say.
The blinding radiance of
I'm also
nobility.
using Old World from Warhammer 2nd Edition for some of this stuff. Because it says a meal is 1 silver.
God fucking damn it!
But that's not gonna be the case. You can get a lesser meal for, let's say in this establishment, for like 3 pennies.
Oh yeah.
It's like enough to like, keep you going.
Start the day, right?
Yeah.
You know, like that 2 sausage, 2 bacon, and a flapjack kind of deal at Denny's.
So yeah. So it's basically 3 pennies, 3 for a meal, 3 pennies for a drink.
Lap those pennies down.
Hartwin, can I have a penny, please?
Ah, of course not, Leffy. Here you are. Slide a penny over.
Thanks.
Alright, and then, yep, she'll disappear, come back. You guys have to wait a little bit, but eventually she'll drop off food to you. And then go into the back.
Everyone's just building up debt with hardware.
Sure you're not playing the accountant? But are you guys doing anything other than that before the meeting?
I would go down to the road warden's office and give my report on the beautiful maiden of red fiery hair and her band of terrible thieves who robbed us.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, they'll definitely note down a description. and they'll like inform you that they haven't ran into this lady before, but this news also is troubling them because 2 of the wardens have not checked back in from their patrol yesterday.
I even warned those men. I think I might need to make a trip out there myself.
So if you find anything, let us know. It says we'll have the bounty posted soon.
I'll keep my eyes out.
Yo, so what I miss?
Not much. Breakfast.
Are you paying
Awesome.
for breakfast?
You missed the morning titty show.
Aw. Man. And I'm such a big fan of halfling titties too.
For your services, they'll give you a small meal for on the house, mommy, but the drink you'd have to pay for.
I mean, I'm okay with not paying for the drink then. I'll just say, thank you kindly.
Anyone else?
I'm trying to think of how to get money.
That will come up like right after this.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Sweet.
it's payday. Like we got through.
Oh yeah. I totally forgot. We did this whole quest. We got the goods.
Yeah, we actually got back
Totally.
with Dietrich and the key intact.
I'm so used to fucking failures that the success is. I don't know.
I mean, I can't say that was a failure. We may have lost money, but we actually kept what was important to the mission.
Oh, is there a fucking dartboard? And
Sure. Like,
is it
over
free to
here.
play darts?
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna play some fucking darts to pass the time.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, so everyone will start to clear out as they go off to do whatever. And eventually you see Lord Kruger and his 2 brothers
Immediately stand
walk
in
in.
respect.
They're like, oh, it says, please, let's talk of your success, in the back room, please.
Of course. Is Dietrich not far behind?
I already spoke with Dietrich, the key is in safe keeping, or in safe hands now. I have had him, tasked with another subject.
It's relieving to know that all is in the proper place it should be.
Yes, he says. Now, I don't have much information, but I do have a little bit of money.
Oh, yes. Frederick and Ned Leffy could definitely use it. We ran into some troubles on the road. Managed to pass by the night after selling off a nice trophy that we found in the tomb.
Well, whatever you find on your journey is yours to keep. And he'll like sit down in like in the back room, and it's like the same deal. One brother will be, I don't know, both brothers will be standing right here, and the other one was standing right here. And he'll sit like, I don't know, here, I guess. And say, who were your two friends out there?
Those 2, we found them in the woods. Lout and Silas. They seem handy. They were able to help us out in matters of business, and they both seem interested in helping out the cause if extra hands are needed. Lout was saying earlier when I was having a meal with him that he's fairly skilled with herbs, not immensely, but enough to patch someone up if need be.
Interesting. Alright, well, I'd say, right now, or need of your of your group, but best bet that I am keeping you in my logbook, and I will get with. What was your knight's name again?
Oh, Edelhelm Stalker.
Can you post that, and so I can put that in my notes. He says, I will get with Lord Stalker and with your Lord Stalker and request you wouldn't need it. And they'll look at Nylaphine. I don't even know how he contacted you the first time, but he'll say he'll contact you the same way. I don't know, whatever way works for you.
Nylaphine will nod.
And then with Frederick, he is to report back to, his unit, and basically he says, and it might be, I'm not sure, it might be next week, a couple of weeks, maybe even a month. It's more of now finding leads and sending you guys out on those leads. Does that seem like something you are interested in? Adventures? Could take you, across the forest, across the seas. You never know. To a nasty crypt.
Sounds wondrous.
And of course, Dietrich will accompany you from time to time when brains are needed of more of bronze. Said respectfully of matters of lore.
Understandably. I have not finished my studies. I don't expect myself to be able to read such ancient texts.
Says, well, wonderful. And then he says, I have did not expect extra muscle to show up, but yeah, 5 silver for the 3 of you. And they'll hand like a bag of silver to all 3 of you. And then he'll reach into his pocket. Let's see if I have any loose change around here in these pockets. And says, no, I must have left it at home. Let's see. He says, Gingolf, come in here. And then you just see kind of just walk in. He says, hand those 2 out there, silver piece. For accompanying them at least. And then he'll nod and walk over to the 2 of you and fuck, I wish I had my notes to describe what this guy looked like. Basically like a really tall, ugly motherfucker who doesn't have, has half of his tongue cut off. And then there's another guy that looks exactly like that, but can't talk. Guard.
2 with droopy eyes and leather jacks at 6 feet tall.
Yep, there you go.
1 has a scar on the right corner of his lip to his chin. Yeah, whatever.
Yep. Next time we encounter them, I haven't. But yeah, he'll come over to you. He won't even really say anything or gesture towards you. I mean, he can't say anything, but he'll just throw 2 silver coins on the table, and then walk back to the door.
Okay. Take one of them.
And Lord Kruger's like, well, I have matters to attend to, things to run. He says, hope to see you soon.
We look forward to hearing to you, my good lord.
Of course. He says, come, brothers. We have a debt to settle. And then the three brothers will walk out of the inn.
Obviously, we'll have to spend a little bit of time on the road. I'm not sure about you, Night Leffy, but considering the two road wardens, even though they have been lackluster in their performance, I still feel a civic need to check the roads and at least attempt to find out what happened to those poor men. If need be, find the red-haired woman who so aptly took our coin before.
If I'm interested, though, I might have business to attend to first.
Of course. Need to recover and resupply a little bit.
Indeed.
You're coming home too, Frederick? You want to kill some people? Great.
He's all about that justice, right?
Only thing...
Fuck, I need to figure out how to do a Travis impression.
Best thing I would expect from a well-trained guardsman like yourself.
Oh, you know what they say? Die for the Emperor, die trying.
It's Godsman.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out if I need to have specific training in sling. I think I can afford that.
And slings? I would imagine it's still just a range, basic.
It's a weird fucking thing. The range combat skills.
Yeah, it's I think so. There's two things you could use without being trained, but I think they have penalties to it. And I know you can't use a bow if you're not trained in it, like at all. I think.
Oh, I got bow training. Don't you worry. I just don't have the fucking bow, and I can't afford it.
But if it's okay with you guys, I would like to try this Between Adventures system they got going.
It's fine by me.
No problem. What
Yeah.
page is it on?
The 192. Basically, it's used to kind of fill the gaps in between, just like, good adventures, like you just went on, and basically you guys doing your ordinary, like, job. So
Everyday life stuff.
yeah.
Upkeep. I'm down for that.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So, let's see.
We have to roll D100 though first, right, for the events table. Before selecting your endeavors, you first roll D100 on the events table opposite.
Yeah. So this is gonna be. Let's see. Trying to think how long I want this to be.
I'm gonna start taking notes at the downtime. There is a thing I want to do that I gotta run by you right quick, but that's for later.
Okay.
While you look that up, I'm gonna grab a drink.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the bathroom right quick. All right, I'm back.
Alright, cool.
So
Man. Hi, Monty, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you back at the dorms, or are you still at your parents' place?
At my house, dude.
Cool,
What
so
up,
not
son?
on campus.
Huh?
So not on campus.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, dude, did you hear about the bomb threat on campus?
Yep. An email went out, of course.
Jesus.
It's Josh back.
Yo, I'm gonna send you a sneaky little PM right quick. Or DM. Whatever.
Also, if you guys could go to like this section and just kind of look through, it's gonna be a total of it's gonna be a month time, but during that much time you only get 3 endeavors. So if you guys could kind of skim through and look at the different endeavors that you want to undertake. Like there's like the income, and which is like just basically you doing your job, training. There's class endeavors, but a real important one I think is the bank endeavor, which basically at the end of like this between adventures thing. So say like they just got 5 silver or whatever. If they didn't do the banking endeavor, they would lose basically all their money. Yeah.
What the fuck?
And it's to like show that you're spending it on like living and stuff.
Okay.
And then for you, since you're an elf, you have to at least spend one of your endeavors like making contact with your people.
That's fucking convenient.
It's just to like show that since you're not like a person of
Do
the
I have
Empire.
to do bank stuff too, or just...
Oh, if you want to keep your, I guess your what little money you have. Yeah.
Gotcha. In that case... Okay, so definitely gonna do a banking one. Yeah, banking and the elf contact, and I'll see what else is there. Actually, the bank probably done the Widow Fair, yeah. If that's possible.
Is it what?
So, I'm just reading through banking. There's so much shit to look into.
So it looks like if you're not in the in the silver or gold league, you can't use a bank.
Exactly.
So you have to like use less.
Oh shit! I had a thought. That's bad. Okay, what is the crafting skill? Is that advanced or common? Basic. I think it's advanced. Oh, that's fucking right out. Shit.
You have to have the correct trade skill.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, I don't know what the trade skill for bow making is called.
Yeah.
Bananakin.
Alright, Josh. So basically what I was telling them, I think I told this to you before too. So basically this is going to be a month long of in between adventures, which is a maximum of 3 endeavors. So one of the major like things that happens. So first thing is you can spend the amount of money that you have normally, as if you would if you were like in game. So if you want to go to like the store or something and buy something, you can do that. And then you'd roll on the events table, and then you'd pick 3 endeavors. Now, an important thing to note that is if you don't take the banking endeavor, you lose your money either due to like spending it all on like just living, being robbed. It says it's really up to the well, either the GM or the player to decide what happened to their money. So with that, and this is really for anyone. Characters from gold and silver social tiers can use the services of a reputable banking house. The money is quite secure and interest can occur. Although there are often fees and charges in return, you need to make a banking endeavor to deposit your money and another banking endeavor when you want to make a withdrawal. When you open your bank account, the GM rolls a 1d10. This is the interest rate you have secured paid annually. You also risk the bank will fall. Whenever you make a withdrawal endeavor, roll a 100 result. Then the risk number of the establishment is bankrupt and all the money deposited is lost. Any character also taking the bank endeavor, like this is if you don't have gold or silver, you basically hide or give your money to someone else, and there's like, if you read it, it basically tells you there's a risk of like losing it, getting it stolen and stuff. But there's a bunch of different endeavors you can do, like income. It's where you kind of make a roll to see if you make good money, and then there's class endeavors for different things you can do as well.
Spiffy.
I swear I read something like if you neglect, like the income is basically you like doing like your job, I guess, and if you don't do that, I believe you can go down in status, but I don't remember where I saw that.
Yeah, I remember discussing that. But yeah, I'm doing my job.
Oh, I think it's here.
Keep that high life rolling.
Okay,
God
here it
damn,
goes.
so
Here it
much
goes.
shit.
As you climb the ranks of your career, you acquire reputations and responsibilities. Cannot. Noble lords must see to the affairs of their estates. Guildmasters must oversee their guild's work, and watch captains must watch their watchmen. If you neglect your responsibilities, you will soon lose status amongst your peers. If you have attained one of the top 2 tiers of your career path, do you not undertake the income endeavor, which reflects taking care of your obligations, you drop 1 level within your career, reverting from the 4th level to the 3rd or the 3rd to the 2nd. This costs no experience points, acting as a free career change. But downwards. With the steps backward in your career path, you will now have a lower status. You will earn less money should you perform future income endeavors. The loss in status does not remove any advances required while you were in your previous career. If you wish to reclaim your lost career level, you must once again pay the XP costs to re-enter the higher level. So it doesn't really affect you till your higher levels, but let's see, who wants to go first? Oh, I need to look at your PM.
Prick me, prick me.
Yeah, get your blah, 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 blah. You're ready to go, I take it.
Hold on.
Knights on page 111. I don't know if that would be needed. Silver 3.
Alright, so... Alright, roll me a 1d100.
Time to die. Your horse falls over and kills you. Oh, shit.
6. Alright, so...
Damn, son.
Where'd you find this?
Arcane Auction. The belongings of a recently deceased neighbor are auctioned, including a dusty old book of unknown origin. If you're able to pay the 10 gold coins asking price, the book is yours. Beyond any other advantage the book may bring, as determined by the G. Alright.
Alright, cool. Fuck me.
Yeah. That doesn't, that's just something that's been happening in the back. Like a local neighbor night or something of your night.
The local knighthood. God damn. I can imagine that book might be pretty damn good. 10 gold would be nothing, but I definitely don't have that kind of money right now.
Oh, fucking hell, I need the advancement table. Guys, I have a stupid plan.
What's your stupid plan?
Lay it on me.
Later.
Alright.
Once I figure out how the whole plan works, but
I have a plan. I'm not sure how it works, but it's a plan.
yeah. Indeed.
I have a plan. I just need more money. Trust me.
Oh, Matt, did we get any experience, by the way?
Yeah.
I think he's still reading deeply on what's going on.
You guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, sorry. My mic,
Died.
on me. Alright, so what was your first endeavor? You're doing, you have 3.
Oh, should I roll 3 times then?
No, this is, you're picking, you go through.
I'm just gonna do my job because there's no fucking way unless I sell my horse or some crazy shit that I'm getting a 10 gold book.
Okay, so.
I can't even read.
Alright, so you're doing income endeavor.
Yep.
Alright, this endeavor covers the many ways you can make money between your venturing the majority, well, most, and your a recognized profession. Bounty hunters hunt bounties, river wardens ward rivers, blah blah blah. Whether a character such as a noble merchant might collect a stipend by briefly indulging their family, whatever. You should briefly narrate exactly how your character makes money. This is intended more for fun background detail. Though GM may gather useful or sinister ideas. You then acquire the income you will start your next adventure with, which is your standard income determined by your status. Certain results on the event table, then money you get from income endeavor given to you after your money from the last adventure is spent. I swear there was like something you rolled. Maybe not.
Oh, for like earnings amount?
Mm-hmm.
Well, doesn't that go with like what status you are?
Yeah, but I swear there was like you rolled like to see how well you actually did, but I guess not. So you might want to do is, if you want to keep your 5 silver, unless you're gonna spend that, but use a banking endeavor and then do your income, because it states after you use your money from your previous adventure, that's when you can use the income.
Alright, so yeah, I'll shove my silver in la banque.
Alright, so that's 1 endeavor.
My 5 silver. I'll keep 9 pennies on me.
Alright, so this, I'm not gonna roll for interest because it's only a month. But this is for the bank failing. So it has to roll underneath a 2 when you try to draw your money for it to fail. And then your income. So let's see. So it says the money you get from an income endeavor given to your money.
Oh, do you mean shit?
This is intended more. Whatever. I'm trying to find you. What is it? Do you know your standard income determined by your status? See page doesn't tell you.
Yeah, it's in the beginning-ish where it shows the table of coin.
In the store?
Not the store, it's in character creation, I believe. I think I sent it to... That's probably it. Where the hell is... Because I know peasant is 2d10 pennies per... or brass is 2d10 pennies. Silver is 1d10 silver, I think, and gold is like...
So if you have 3, it would be 3d10.
Yeah, I believe.
Let's see.
I think it's under trappings in character creation. There's also you determine starting fund. Right, there's the starting wealth. Okay. Where the shit is that?
Yeah, per status level, career trapping. 37 is where that is for the amount.
What is it?
For silver, it's the 1d10 silver, page 37. If you're and it's go by per status level. So if Monty or anyone else is like brass status 3, then they would get 6d10 brass pennies.
You said page 37?
Yeah.
I think that's starting wealth.
Yeah, but that also just shows like the status level. I'm not entirely sure where they would apply on the endeavors.
So where I saw it in the what is it? The market thing.
Oh, market downtime.
And I really wish they would have like at least put that shit in there. The fucking page you need to look at.
Soon enough when they finalize it.
Yo, I can't hear you guys. Say it again?
We haven't really said anything.
Okay.
I swear I've seen this fucking table before.
Certain results on the event table.
So requirements. Which is the standard income to prime. You said it wasn't any character creation yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one location. I swear there was an example though to Josh Moore saying it's all like, yeah, because he's silver rank whatever, he rolls this D10 plus whatever, so fitting with the chart and character creation. So that's for starting wealth. I can't find status one. God. Bright side, my plan should be workable. I think.
Does it say in your class?
No. Well, it gives you a number like brass 2, whatever, but not the table. Oh, found it. Page, let's see, 52. Amount earned per stand. Under earning money with status, if that's what you guys are on about.
That it is.
Oh. See, I was right. I knew I saw something.
Yeah,
about
it's the
making a skill
same
check.
as the character one.
See how this is like they just put everything random fucking spot.
Yeah, they need to start condensing.
Alright, so your status, blah blah blah. So if a GM agrees during play, you can spend a week to work in your career, assuming you are in a place where such is feasible. This is called earning. When earning, make an average. Plus 20 test against the earning skill of your career. The skill marked in italics in career's first level. So you'd have to go to your knight and then see that. If passed, you receive the money marked in the table the table below. If failed, you receive half the money. If a significant failure, -6 is scored you. A very bad week, earning nothing. This is what I was talking about. If you maybe roll like a fumbling failure or something additional.
Alright. So should be in my career marked with italics.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but it would be I know it looks different. It looks like melee cavalry. Because if you look at it, it's the only one that's slightly slanted.
That is true. So I guess we ride.
Yep, it's melee cavalry.
I get to go kill people for vacation. Beautiful. So I roll melee cavalry plus 20.
Oh, yep.
We're raiding bandits!
Raid the raiders.
So does it say it's upgraded?
Great success!
Yes. Nice.
Do the success levels matter? That is a question.
That is a good question. As we learn.
Well, since I am doing critical failures as a thing, I can do critical successes as a thing. So roll me, what was it, for silver 1d10?
Yeah, silver's 1d10, but knight has silver 2 or something, right?
Silver 3.
Cool, so 3d10 would be the earnings you make.
Yeah, roll me a 3d10.
Oh, not
Nice.
bad.
And roll me one more 1d.
Ooh.
Hey!
Nice.
Stalker
So
was
that was
impressed.
Critical. So you know, You're probably like, I don't know, squaring for your night or something of the sorts.
Keeping up the armory and the horses clean and fed.
And in the process, you get at the end of the week, after spending like food and all that, 24 silver.
Very nice.
Alright, you have 2 more weeks. What are you doing?
And your sudden income as the last one to keep it? Or just gonna bank it?
For this, you don't have to bank it.
Yeah, no, it's only after adventures.
Gotcha.
So, like, the money
so
you-
if you do income first, you keep that money
Yeah.
through the entire...
Yep, you keep that money going into your next adventure. It's just the money you make before going into this you have to bank.
Gotcha.
I think I'll do. I got 2 more weeks, right?
Yep.
So yeah, I'm going to do another week of my job. So, another cavalry.
Yep.
Plus 20. Great success.
Nice. The 3d10.
Not.
Nice. Alright, what about the last?
Alrighty. So let's see. I got 38 silver. So I got 1 gold crown to my name. And a couple of silvers.
Almost 2 gold.
I'm probably gonna go buy some armor.
You can do that like after the 3rd endeavor or whatever.
Alright, so then I guess I'll just do my job again for the 3rd endeavor, considering I can't unfortunately buy that book.
Right.
Yes, I would love to be purchasing strange and mystical tomes that I can't read just to put on my bookshelf.
Some of those grimoires.
Yeah, the grimoire.
Careful, they reduce your max health.
Don't worry, I got a trinket. Ooh,
And there's the tip for armor and shit.
can we do fortune for these? Or
Yep.
no? Alright, I'll do fortune. Because... let's go for 100. What?
I can't tell if that's a fluke or not. This happened twice to you. You rolled the exact same.
Well, I mean, it's a fumble, so...
Yeah. Well, it's a failure, not really a fumble.
Not yet.
So you get
You weren't half as much.
so
Roll it out and just cut it in half.
mhm.
Rounding down, of course.
Nah, uses pennies. Literally. That's not mathematically fucked up. Actually, that's just 6 pennies if you get half silver.
So 7.
Are we doing the go down to pennies bit or no?
No, fuck no.
I'd be broke.
Matt!
What?
That right there, 15 becomes 7 silver and 6 pennies.
Oh yeah, I mean if you want, I guess.
I have 2 gold crowns now.
I fucking brag about it.
So that's what you're doing. Who's next? Trying to make
I'll
this.
Go, because
As
I've
fast
got
as
this all
possible.
written out.
So
in
you
my
have to at
glorious
least one of them is use going to your
Yep.
real friends.
Take a trip to Lorelorn Forest and meet up with the Oswidow. And discuss things. Secret things. Ooh. God damn it, Josh.
What are you doing for the other 2?
So first what I'm going to do is training.
Mm-hmm.
More specifically, advanced training to get 1 advancement into sling. The ranged weapon. So using advanced skill costs double the normal amount, with the normal amount being the XP plus 1d10. And I do believe I have XP left over, though I could be wrong. I don't remember fucking spending it on shit. Never mind, it's only spent all of it. Okay. Never mind, we're not getting experience, right?
After the session, you are.
Fuck. Can I get it in advance to get the skill?
Cannot, though.
It's fucking goddamn it. Right then. Fucking wrench of my plan. God fucking shit. Okay, then I guess let's do income twice. Fuck it.
Alright.
Outdoor survival plus 20. One success. Two success. Okay, and with the 5 silver, though, I will blow that on. Actually, I should do armor. I mentioned it. Thanks, Josh, for reminding me about armor. I can't afford any of this. Never mind. It's armor. That's fun.
It's silver.
Yeah.
And immediately into gold.
Alright, so do the math. A sling and 24 lead bullets is 20 copper. And that is a number of silver, which I'll math out after this. First, I get 4d10. No, yeah, 4d10 per success. I make 46 pennies,
Nice.
and I lose all my silver. No matter what happens.
Could have done the banking.
No, I can't. Oh, yeah. Still not going to bother with that, though. Hang on, let me just cap out on bullets then. Okay, so I had 60 copper going into this. And slip bullets are 4 per 12 stack. 5 is 10. Okay, yeah, that adds up. That equates, basically. I figured out how to convert all my money to sling and ammo for the sling.
Nice. Okay, if that's it, Danny. Oh, you didn't roll me a. You didn't roll a 1d100.
Oh, I should do that. 23. That's on the event table.
Yeah. I just don't have a. No. Oh, okay. 23. You said
Fuck.
the. Was it the? Exomen cometh? An unexpected visit by the tax collector, where several soldiers in tow swoops through your local settlement. All characters lose 30% of their funds before any can be spent on endeavors.
Fuck all you guys.
All characters lose 30% of their funds before.
Fuck all of us. So basically, the money going in is reduced by 30%.
Yeah.
Everything we make is fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so that reduces how many bullets I get out of this.
And that's for every character, I believe.
Oh shit.
Yep.
All characters, so that would just affect your 5 silver, Josh.
Alrighty.
Which I'm not sure what the math for that would be.
Just multiply it by 0.7 and get the equivalent in copper. And use that.
So 60.
Oh yeah, we got the same amount. Wait. Oh yeah, because 5 silver, 60 copper.
Yeah, so
That reduces 42 copper.
reduces it by 18 pennies.
Yes. If you have 60
So I would
copper.
be left with 42 pennies in the bank.
Yes.
Alright. So that should be it then for you. Danny, what are you doing? Or roll me a 1d100 actually. 57. Oh, monstrous complication. A monster chosen by the GM is causing panic among the locals. The income endeavor provides no funds until the beast is dealt with.
I fucking want you to shoot yourself in the
Can
head.
choose to each sacrifice one endeavor to deal with the menace, and this encounter should be roleplayed. If you succeed, you gain a free income endeavor to represent their individual rewards and feast and held in the honor. If not, or if the party chooses to ignore the creature, it will move on or be killed by local. So I think what I did wrong is everyone's supposed to roll an event before we start doing everything.
Yeah, probably.
Danny, I think your mic's muted by the way too.
It shouldn't be.
I just didn't know if you were talking or not.
I mean, it was farther away from my face than usual, so probably just good.
So yeah, did you catch all that?
Yeah.
Danny, I fucking hate you.
I mean, I'm sorry.
Because, fuck, the things me and Josh did are just, like, pointless now. All that time spent figuring out what the fuck table to use. But now we can fucking, blow an endeavor to fucking do this?
Yeah, if that's what you guys want to do.
I feel like, Josh, we're set in stone because we already did the income shit and we gotta fight the fucking thing to get that.
I'll blow my last endeavor.
Didn't you do 3?
I did. In other words, I'll just be minus out 8 silver.
Oh no, you don't get it like at all. That's what
Yeah,
it says.
yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'll just.
So you're gonna use your first endeavor to fight the monster? Wait, fuck! This is fucked.
No, it just says the income endeavor provides no funds until the best beast is dealt with.
All right, so yeah, we're going at it.
Yeah, so everyone has to use their first endeavor to deal with the monster.
Oh well.
Yeah, if
Right.
we want to keep the income should have already rolled somewhat accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn.
Goodbye.
Fucking. Hang on, Monty, roll a D100 first, please. Or
Okay.
someone roll a D100 for him. Just so we can get all the events done before we commit to something. 85, how's that gonna fuck us?
Alright, 85.
Monty's purse is cut. You lose half the money you entered the last adventure with.
So I lose like what? Silver and a penny?
You lost 30 copper, basically. You have that much remaining, 30 copper pennies, convert that however you want. Probably just 2 silver, 6 copper.
Alright, well, that's all she wrote for this then. Alright, let me go and see.
Fuck, can I spend my fate points to have Danny re-roll that number so we don't have to fucking double back and fix every...
Well, this wasn't a skill roll. Alright, so...
Nobody expected the Monsters Inquisition.
I didn't expect that to be on the fucking table to dick the whole party.
Eh.
I also didn't expect that you need to roll the events at the beginning instead of, go one after the other. Because that seems fucking reasonable. But no. It's not reasonable. It's unreasonable, actually.
Unreasonable.
Alright, I got it.
Inconceivable. Oh god, here we go.
So is it one event for everyone?
Yeah, everyone. So the norm is everyone rolls their events, then we go from. Instead of you roll your event, then do your stuff, then I roll the event, do my stuff. Because as we can see, some events affect everyone and will shut shit down.
I mean, I'm gonna be right there. I'm gonna ride into that monster's fucking gob and just shove the lance straight through its head.
Alright, well. Yeah, you guys will figure out what it is.
Can I fucking borrow a bow or some shit for the occasion?
Alright, so. Well, I was gonna give you guys XP, but I didn't expect this to happen. But. Give it to you guys anyways. So I think it said. Alright, so this is gonna be for Heartwind, or for Josh and Ian, since you did the 2 sessions. 200 XP.
Nice.
And then for Danny and Monty, 100 XP. Because of this 1 session, and then Travis doesn't get any XP for this.
Wait.
Right, where is it? There it is.
And then just keep somewhere on your sheet how much XP I've given you.
Yeah, there's a spot for it.
Yep.
Which is awesome.
Current and spent.
Man, I can fucking buy a town if I wanted to.
Town of dirt farmers.
Goddamn. What are the conditions for moving on to a new class I want? That's for later.
And here I was excited I was gonna afford a fucking coif.
For more details on spending XP, see page illegible. God, I fucking love this PDF. So much. Yeah.
Alright, everyone got their XP noted.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All 200. Now I have to guess what page covers expending XP. Fucking hell.
I'm fucking terrified of what kind of monster disrupts a whole fucking town.
Yeah, right. And is it gonna be the 5 or the 4 of us go out there to deal with it, or the entire town gets pitchforks and we just jump the motherfucker?
We'll find out.
It's like, if it disrupts the whole town, it's a town issue, not a party issue, you know?
Next week on fucking Warhammer.
Oh, that reminds me, Dan, remember how I said Echo got hit by a hammer and failed to dodge?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's totally fine. It did no damage to him.
Sweet.
It's been 3 weeks, I just remembered to tell you that.
I mean, I figured he was fine.
Yeah, no shit. I would tell you straight up if you died or... You know
He
me,
wasn't
man.
there for the last one, was he?
Nope. I played Echo like a glorious Stormtrooper.
Like a champion.
Only had one somewhat death.
Yep, and it was Lara.
Good
Because I
guy.
used her like fodder.
You didn't use shit. You were downstairs.
I'm saying I used you as fodder, as in I sent you in as Echo to fight the.
Yes, you sent me. All right, sir.
Yeah, that's called I'm using you as fodder.
You
You're
did-
gonna die.
I fucking literally suggested the plan.
I don't remember that, but whatever.
I will pull the video up.
Oh God, please don't. Sure, Josh, I concede. It was your idea. I did not totally plan on sending Lara and the NPC in first to hopefully survive and do damage, worst case die. With Echo behind to tank after with a melt-a-gun. Not melt-a-gun. A hot shot.
I was up there. I was up there and ready.
Yeah, you have a flamethrower and you're half dead. You're the perfect candidate to take point.
For the Emperor.
Indeed. Emperor protects, clearly.
And attacks.
Fucking hell, where is the experience shit?
That's way up with character creation.
No, I'm in the character creation. They say to learn more about spending